Yo, 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 yo. Hello, 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 hello. Can you hear me? Hello, 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 hello. Can you hear me? Saludos to all the amigos in the motherfucking chat. Can you hear me? Saludos to all. There we go. What up, dude? It's been a while. I haven't done no daytime lives. So yeah. Yeah, we're gonna try this. Reschedule our schedule. What up? Got those. I wanted to do a little bit of everything. A little bit of boxing, a bit of gaming, some open panels, shit like that. Drunk, my bro. I haven't seen Drunk over here in a while. Drunk. The Drunk. The homie. The one and only Drunk Irishman. Go subscribe to Drunk. Straight up. That shit crazy. Documentaries and more. He doesn't do documentaries anymore. He did one. It was crazy. Best ever. The best ever. Best ever documentary I've ever seen. Crazy. Okay. So since Drunk is here, I did want to talk about Hitchinson. I mean, also like Ryan Garcia, Haney, all these dudes at 147 now. And then we're gonna have Floyd Mayweather, and Floyd and Manny Pacquiao is going to be affecting the one. That's just gonna be crazy. Like, cause honestly, can Floyd? I should have fucking did a fucking Floyd thing, cause I still like Floyd. I don't know, people don't like Floyd, but I like Floyd. Okay, can Floyd Mayweather, which I think he might be able to beat Rolly, box Rolly, beat Ryan, beat Haney at 147. I don't know who the European dude is. I've never seen him before. Never heard of him. But bro, that shit will be crazy if he goes in there. Alright, if he goes in there and he fights all of those. Yo, my apologies for the day on your panel. No, no, no. I don't get offended, bro. It's all good. I just wasn't sure why you were like talking spicy, but it's all good. Do your thing. It's okay. No worries, no worries. Yeah. All good. Floyd fights the defensive style, the way that he fights. I think that he can be effective at 147. Yo, my shit is like fucking. My kilobytes is 11,000. I don't know why it keeps on going down like that. It's crazy. Okay. So Floyd, I think he can be in there. I think he can beat Haney. I think his defense and his offense will beat Haney. Ryan Garcia is not anything. He doesn't have no legs. Then Rolly Romero is just a puncher. He can get him into traps. You know what I'm saying? So, bro, if Floyd can be in there, he would have to wipe that 147-pound division within this year, next year. So 2007, he will be able to. No, you good, you good. Don't worry about it. All good, all good. Trust me. If I had something to say, I would say it. I wouldn't, gatos. Don't worry about that. So if I have something to say to somebody, trust me. I don't. If you know me, you know me. I don't. You know what I'm saying? I don't let that shit slide. So it's all good, all good. Okay, but yeah, I think Floyd can beat some of these dudes. Maybe one or two. He's gonna have that Pacquiao fight in September, which is gonna be, they're saying, September 19th, right? That shit's gonna be crazy because it will. So Canelo's gonna be coming back. Will it affect Canelo? I think so. Pacquiao versus Floyd Mayweather 2 on Netflix is what they're saying. I don't know if you guys saw that. But yeah, that it will affect. It could affect anybody. That's just a mega fucking fight, and it's gonna be on Netflix. So yeah, who does Canelo fight to um to topple that? Right, that's the only thing. Because Canelo did inherit the pay per view fights from Floyd, right? Oh shit! 1 second. But yeah, so if if you inherited those dates from him, he's Floyd is probably the only one that can take over them. Regardless of how long he's been out, he still is able to, especially like against Manny Pacquiao. People want to see that shit. Be two old men going in there and still fighting. But yeah, people want to see that. So um we're gonna see them fight each other, right? Yeah, I think it's good. It's good for the sport of boxing. It's crazy because like these younger fighters haven't stepped up to the plate and become superstars. Now you're relying on Floyd and Manny Pacquiao. Does that make sense? Like, that's crazy. Hold on, let me try to sort this shit out. Ooh, 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 ooh. Nope, not that one. This one? Nope, not that one. This one? Nope, not that one. This? Nope, not that one. Okay, there we go. So yeah, we will see. We will see how this all plays out. So Floyd is still needed. Floyd and Pacquiao still needed. They are still some of the faces of boxing. If they come back, it'll be crazy. Sage, because they're both saying that they're not fighting exhibitions. Well, they're fighting exhibitions currently, but they will be fighting actual fucking fights. So is that something that people want to see? Is that something that the sport of boxing needs? You know what I'm saying? Like Floyd coming back, who's he gonna fight? I hope it's not just Manny Pacquiao. Get in there with these young dudes, right? I don't know if that's what you guys want to see, or what they're saying that's gonna be happening, right? Oh, there it goes. There goes my shit right there. My bad. Pew. Okay, we got it now. So, what do y'all think? Do y'all think that Floyd will be fighting uh like all these younger fighters? Does he have a chance? I mean, what the fuck? My whole shit is fucked up right now. Yeah. But yeah, whether we like it or not, they're gonna be fighting. And okay, so they're saying that Floyd is broke, right? He doesn't have no money. You know what I'm saying? I, I even saw they were trying to ask, what's his name, Mikey Garcia, to come back to. I mean, that shit would be crazy. Like exhibition fights would be nuts. All of these fights, uh, it's crazy. What the fuck is going on in the world today? What the fuck? Hold on, hold on. I'm trying to sort my whole shit up right now. Eh, eh, my bad. I messed around with too many fucking things. Where is it? There it goes. There it goes. There it goes. There it goes. Okay, okay. Fix it. Fix it. Fix it. There you go. Ooh. Okay, I think we're good. No. There you go. Okay, finally. Fuck. Yeah, streamer is a bitch. Sorry. OBS is a bitch. But yeah. Shouts to Stage. Stage in the building. Shout to Gatos. Shout to Drunk in the building. Yeah, I just wanted to hear y'all opinion. What you guys think? Yeah. So I did see this interview with with Robert Garcia and Hitchison. Oh, sorry, about Hitchison, right? Let me try to show you real quick because this is crazy. It does suck. It does suck that Robert Garcia, sorry, what's his name? Duarte. Like, so this is from what they were. So that fight, I was looking forward to that fight more than I was Ryan Garcia versus Barrios. I always thought that it was going to be more exciting. I thought that Duarte versus Hitchison was going to be better than Ryan Garcia versus Barrios, because both of them are flat-footed and both of them are kind of like a little hesitant. I don't. They're hyping the shit out of this Ryan Garcia win, which I don't hate on Ryan Garcia, because like he does. There was a whole bunch of kids in the audience. Like he does bring these younger kids. You know what I'm saying? These TikTokers, these kids that watch streams and things like that. They probably don't even know that he's a boxer. But they see him because he does like what is it, like streams with other streamers, so he's like relevant as far as like streaming. He's been going viral and doing all this shit, right? So all these kids, they fuck with him, they like him. So he is doing streams with other people, and the younger audience is watching this shit. So now they start becoming fans of the sport of boxing. They start seeing it, because like it's crazy. Boxing at the moment is it's everywhere. All these celebrities are doing it. These influencers, these streamers, they're doing all this shit. It's crazy. So so is it good? You know what I'm saying? I think so. So my whole thing is with Ryan is this was good, but I'm not. They're hyping him up too much. Like he's the best. Nah, he didn't look too good in my opinion. He didn't look too good. Legs still look like trash. I mean, hold up. Let me try to find this real quick. I'm just trying to find the video of Hitchinson, because like I did look forward to that fight more than that one, right? Shout out to Ellie Setback. Hopefully he don't fucking copyright me. I think he knows me. But yeah, this is something that I didn't want to see, and it should have fucking happened for the sake of
talk about a lot. Where
right there.
do you want to start, Robert? Where do you want to start?
Tell me.
Okay, let's start with Duarte. He worked his ass off. He was ready to become a world champion. Tell me what happened. You were there. He weighed in. Richardson weighed in.
Look, right now, we would be celebrating our 18th world champion because Duarte was going to become champion. And look, shit happens in boxing, but not the way it happened. You know, obviously fighters do get sick. Fighters go through stuff. I could almost assure you that Barrios was a little sick too, because a lot of people seen him blowing up, and then when
Exactly. So we've seen fighters go through all this shit. Sometimes they're hurt, their arms, like they have a rib injury. Ryan Garcia went through that, according to what he said. Mikey Garcia was throwing up and sick. Sorry,
he's talking, you could hear his voice.
He was congested, and that affects cardio, of course.
Exactly. So look, when you're ready at the fight. Oh, remember Mikey? Mikey against Spence.
He was in the hospital
On
earlier.
Wednesday, Mikey.
That's crazy. Especially like, okay, you would not want to go in a fight against Spence unhealthy, especially at that time.
Mikey was in the hospital at fucking 2 in the morning because he got sick. But man, you suck it up. You're already there. You're, you know, better fight. You know, whatever. Maybe it's best to look out for yourself. And yeah, but at least you're sick. But in this case, man, the press conference, healthy, talking shit, you know, trying to bet everybody money, confident. At the weigh-in, again, same thing. Yeah, I didn't see any fucking sign of him being sick at all. He looked good. He was
Yeah, that's crazy. Cause I did see the weigh-in. In the weigh-in, he looked strong. He looked like he was ready. Like he just made weight. He's ready to go.
excited. He was fucking, you know, still betting money, still talking shit. But then the second day weigh-in, which is
The morning of the fight.
the morning of the fight, like at
IBF rules, you can't be more than 10%
we were
of your
supposed
weight.
to meet at 8
Yeah.
a.m. But the official scale got in there, got in late. So Connolly, his manager, Keith, he told us, look, if they're not here, let's just do it between ourselves. The IBF was there, so that was all we needed to know. So he says, let's go to our room. Robert, you see Hitchens weigh in, and then we'll go to Oscar's room, and I'll see him weigh in, so that way we don't have to wait.
I never heard about that, but okay.
Golden Boy, they got in late. They didn't have the
Okay.
scale. We didn't have the scale. So the IBF said, okay, I'm okay with that. So we went to Hitchens' room. He weighed in, and gained 10 pounds, like every other, like.
Yeah, so that's allowed, right? I think IBF allows you to gain 10 pounds after weigh-in, right? Because how does that work? I forget. The IBF is very particular about how much weight you gain from that particular day or the weigh-in, the day of the weigh-in, right?
Like the IBF rules, 10 pounds. He looked good. He was smiling. He was happy. Then we went to Duarte. We took the same scale, took it to Duarte's room. Duarte weighed in and 10 pounds. You know, so what time did he get sick? You know what I mean? Then like at 2 p.m., 2 hours before. No, actually, they wanted us in the locker room at 3:30. So 2 hours before we went to the locker room, I got a call and saying, look, he's sick. He's been throwing up all night.
Crazy. So the day of, at 2 something, they shut the fucking fight down. How the fuck did they do that? That's crazy. That is crazy. Like, how the fuck they managed to do that? Melissa! Cause like that's nuts. It's the day I don't know. I don't recall anybody just doing that short notice, doing a weigh-in, and then afterwards saying they're sick and they can't fucking fight. That's just wild. I don't understand it. But see, this is what Robert Garcia is saying. Robert Garcia is a well-respected person in the sport of boxing. So the thing is, like, he doesn't understand that shit. He doesn't understand this, and he's been around for a long time. That's why I do respect Robert Garcia, and I have him up there as one of the best trainers around right now. So he's gone through that. His brother's gone through that. His father, him training all these these boxers. He knows this shit. You know what I'm saying? So he's calling it bullshit. So you have to. It's like you can't just say that this isn't true if you have an experienced trainer that knows this shit, the ins and outs of the sport of boxing.
But he was okay in the morning.
That's what I was gonna say. Food poisoning. He's been throwing up all night, so he's sick. He's pulling out of the fight.
So why did he weigh in if he
Wait up. That's what I mean. Not only why did he weigh in, why did he gain 10 pounds?
True. Because if you have food poisoning, that shit's coming out from your booty hole, from your mouth, your booty hole, from everywhere. Bro, you're losing liquids. You're getting dehydrated. That's one of the things. Like when you have like food poisoning causes diarrhea. You're fucking going all over the place. You wouldn't be the same. So what did he eat? So most likely, usually people fighters don't eat the day of the weigh-in, if I'm not mistaken, or they barely drink water, do anything like that. So how did you get food poisoning? Food poisoning usually occurs. It takes a little bit of time. I think it's like 12 hours. So digest it. You digest the food. It gets to your stomach. Well, it's digesting, and then it starts affecting you. It would have affected him the day of the weigh-in. So he weighed in earlier the day before or the day of. I forget how the rules of the IBF is.
He's sick.
You're right. You're right.
Food poisoning and throwing up all night.
He should have been underweight.
He would have been under.
That's
he
true.
He
You're
wouldn't
right.
have gained 10 pounds. He wouldn't have stepped in the scale and gained 10 pounds and look healthy and smile and you know what I mean?
You've been through this many times. Not your first rodeo. Yeah.
Bullshit.
What do you think happened?
They were worried and they seen the confidence that the whole team had.
Duarte was going to win.
Duarte was gonna knock him out. Duarte was gonna knock him out. And they seen the confidence, you know, the team, Duarte himself. He got worried and I'm pretty sure.
No, this is Robert Garcia. This is Duarte's trainer, so he knows. You know, he's speaking on behalf of Duarte, so he knows. Like this, bro, it's crazy.
You know, they probably told him, look, it's a big risk. Let's wait, do this over here. Maybe there's a bigger fight at welterweight.
Easier fight. Yeah.
Maybe there's a more money fight.
Hey, thank you. You didn't have to.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, bless you right there.
Nice, bro. Thanks.
Hey, there's a video, by the way, online of how young people speak, and it's just like he talks.
Yeah. So, look, maybe moving on to another. He doesn't have a promoter. He doesn't have a contract with a promoter.
Yeah.
So maybe, hey, there's something bigger over here. If you move to this other promotion, sign somewhere else, but going there with a loss is not going to be that good. But going there as a world champion, undefeated, you know.
Okay, so this is what's happening now, cause like, okay, is it that what's it called? Zufa is signing fighters. They're getting offers, right? So they just got Conor Ben, Andy Ruiz. They got Joe Pataya. They're getting fighters. So I think this is what they're alluding to. They're also saying that maybe Teofimo Lopez is going over to that side, to the Zufa promotion or Zufa, whatever the fuck it's called. So this is what's happening. So I don't know if that's what Robert is saying. He's saying that maybe they offered him more money to go over to Zufa as a current champion. But see, if Zufa is not respecting these other belts, like what's it called, the WBC, IBF, WBO, WBA, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Why do they want current champions? Why can't they start building them? Or have them fucking drop the fucking belts? But here we go.
Maybe they convince them to that, which I don't. But at least fucking, you know, man up and say, you know what? Fuck it, I don't want to fight. Don't make up an excuse. Look, if he really got sick, which I don't know when, because, you know, we seen him weigh in the morning, like at 9 in the morning it was, 8:30, 9 o'clock.
It doesn't sound like it was a night.
Right. You would have already felt that shit. When did you eat? What was the last meal? They usually eat healthy. They don't eat no stupid shit. It's crazy. Because, okay, how many times in your life have you had food poisoning? I don't even remember the last time. It's been like maybe 10 years ago since I had food poisoning. I ate like some chicken wings and shit that were undercooked. I remember that. That shit was fucking awful. But yeah, like they usually have like if like a food nutritionist, right? Does all the cooking, takes care of you, does all that shit. Yeah, yeah. It's very especially at this level. It's hard for you. Well, you would have somebody cook for you. Make sure that shit's fucking cooked. The fuck.
Before, for sure.
Yeah, exactly. He wouldn't have gained 10 pounds. If he really, if that's true, then we would have already heard him say, reschedule this fight. I don't give a fuck. Reschedule the fight. I need to prove everybody that I'm better than this man. I need to prove everybody that I'm gonna beat him, that I'm gonna knock him out, like he was saying.
But we'd not hear that. We didn't hear
that. What we're gonna hear in a couple of weeks is, oh, Hitchens vacates because he struggled to make weight. Everybody fucking struggles. Everybody struggles for that second day weigh-in. You know how close we are to Raymond after he weighs in the day before the fight. The next 24 hours that he's gonna weigh in for the second day weigh-in, you know, Charles doesn't leave him for 24 hours, and that other nutritionist person that we have that's feeding him, they're with him because they know we have to.
Exactly. See that? So maybe Hitchinson doesn't have the same support system that Robert Garcia has with his fighters. He has the cook, a nutritionist, whatever. They give you don't even have to eat. You can just fucking take fucking protein. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you're trying to shrink down. You know what I'm saying?
Start to Raymond after he weighs in the day before the fight. The next 24 hours that he's gonna weigh in for the second day weigh-in, you know, Charles doesn't leave him for 24 hours.
Charles is the head nutritionist dude. He's a bald dude. I'm pretty sure that's him. Doesn't leave him. He stays with him, especially at this level. This is for a championship fucking fight. So they're making sure they're covering their bases. They're fucking have their guys right. You're not eating this. You're not eating that. You're making sure that your metabolism is working. You know what I'm saying? They stop feeding you at a certain time. You don't fucking eat before you go to sleep. You don't do none of that shit. If you're smart, if you have a good team, you're smart. You know what the fuck you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Especially leading up to the fucking a big fight.
And that other nutritionist person that we have that's feeding him, they're with him because they know we have to gain 10 pounds.
Correct.
If they let him go on, he gains 15, 20 pounds. But they still have to measure.
Exactly. If the dude's not there to make sure that you're not fucking eating anything, it's hard, bro. They're watching your ass. That's a good team, right?
Go on, he gains 15, 20 pounds. But they still have to measure that. They still have to be careful with that because the IBF has the second day win.
You were an IBF champ.
Right. The second day win, so they have two wins. Right? The day before, which is on a Friday, and then the second, so you can't, the second day, I think you can only gain 10 pounds for the IBF. Right? So the Friday, you need to make weight. And then the second day win, so that's the official day that you make weight. Right, so you should be under 140. Then the second day you can't be over 150. You know what I'm saying? So that's where it happened. What up, Bruce? And Bruce can tell you more. Bruce Gas. So it's the legend, the one and only Bruce Gas. Right. So we're just talking about the Hitchinson versus Duarte. I don't know in history. Let me try to drop the link for Bruce if he wants to come in here. I haven't had Bruce on the panel. I don't think ever. Bruce never been on the panel. Okay, so Bruce, have you ever seen something like this where a fighter the day of the fight pulls out? You know what I'm saying? And I have a question. I have two questions for you. Have you ever seen that before? The day of, and do the fighters get compensated for their training camp as far as because Duarte went all the way through training camp, had his whole entire team, food, training camp, sparring, so paying for sparring partners, all that stuff. Do they get fucking compensated for that? Like, that's one of the things. Like, uh, it was a waste of fucking time. Like they did him dirty, basically. I mean, and should he be stripped? Sorry, I'm adding a few more questions. Should Hitchinson be stripped, or should the IBF immediately force a rematch, or like make him fight Duarte? Because okay, you were sick, you pulled out of the fight, but give him a month or reschedule this shit. Cause you can't just fucking avoid a fighter like that. You were meant to fucking fight him, and now you basically fucking ducked him the day of. That's crazy.
Away.
Yeah, but
So
we didn't have that yet.
okay.
It was after Arturo Gatti knocked out Joey Gamache when
They
they
started
made
doing
rule.
that. By the way, Rick Meridian posted something this morning.
What did he say?
He said that Richardson don't duck Lindolfo. I'm gonna demand Lindolfo fights him next.
Well, minded.
I did see that too. Yes, I have seen it before, and if you miss weight, you don't get paid. But the other guy does. That's crazy because he did make weight. But so Hitchison did make weight. He did make weight both times. He made weight the day of the weigh-in and the day after. You know what I'm saying? So he did come in and weight. I think it was after, so it was Saturday. In the early morning, he weighed in again. He gained 10 pounds, which is still good with the IBF. Then, later on in the day, this is what Robert is saying. They canceled the fight. So he did weigh in 2 times. And he made weight both times.
Sorry, number one. But no, if he fights Lindolfo and not Duarte after what happened, then
He owes Duarte this
that
opportunity.
tells you he fucking pulled out because he was so fucking afraid. And look, there's trainers that were there involved in the event, nothing to do with our fight, that have already told me that Hitchins and his team asked, how do we beat?
Okay, but so how did that happen, though? If you want to elaborate, I don't know. So the doctor said that, but would he go to a doctor? So they're saying it was food poisoning. That's what they're saying. All right.
Duarte, how to beat a pressure fighter. They were scared. Hitchins, if he wants to defend his title, he has to fight Duarte because he has to prove everybody. If not, he just makes it all look so bad.
Oscar did a video
so
in English. Obviously, he's from Mexico, and English is his second language. But he said, if I'm quoting right, he said, Hitchinson, you're a pussy. I would have beaten you. You should have taken the fight. Now,
he said, I prove that you're a pussy. Yeah,
I saw a video of a professional basketball player that played 15 years in the NBA and overseas, and he said, every professional athlete goes in whether you're a fighter or an NBA, but you're going with an injury. Nobody's 100%. He said
100%.
He said everybody.
To pull out of the fight. Look, I'm telling you, in a couple of weeks, we're gonna hear Hitchins vacates his
Signs with a major.
Okay. But Bruce, we have also seen fighters that are not 100% still go into a fight, right? That's all I'm saying. So I think Mikey was one of them. There's been fighters that are not 100%. They still go into the fight, right?
Major promotion, yeah.
Major promoter, because he doesn't have a promoter.
This is what they're saying with Hitchison, is that he might be going somewhere else.
Hitchins vacates his
Signs with a major promotion, yeah.
Yeah, but okay, I'm not disagreeing with you. The one thing is, if he made the two what's it called, weigh-ins, and then before that, hours after he made the second weigh-in, he still looked fine. That's what he was saying. That's what Robert Garcia was saying. He said he saw him. He saw him basically being weighed in at the second time the day of the fight. Then he went into the hospital. So what they're saying is that he said Hitchison had food poisoning. He was throwing up all night. How would you be able to make the fucking second weigh-in? That doesn't make sense. Yeah, you can get hospitalized. You can tell the doctor, yo, I'm sick. blah 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 blah. You know you can do that too. I've done that because I didn't want to go to work, so I'd be like, yo,
Major promoter, because he doesn't have a promoter right now. So we're gonna hear that. There's no fucking other thing. Because if he says, oh well, I'm healthy now I got to defend against my number one. No, you got to defend against Duarte.
Is it true that if you weigh and you get a piece of your purse? I read that somewhere that in a contract says that if you make weight and then is it true or no?
Yes.
So they.
Yes,
I'm not saying this is the
I
case.
don't know what's in the contract.
Yeah.
I'm not his manager, but
normally
yes,
in standard it says if you're a fighter and you make weight, you get a 20% or 25%, whatever it is. You're not getting the whole purse, but you get paid something. But that's disappointing to hear. He should have fought.
he should have fought. He would be champion right now, man. We would fucking celebrate. We would be celebrating my 18th world.
And how disappointing is it for Oscar Duarte that busted his ass, did everything right?
He was fucking sad. That's why, man. Those guys, they seen it. They know this. Duarte was gonna knock out Hitchens.
And so it kind of ruined the event. It took away from it. But
yeah. So okay, let's give to Bruce. Let's give him the benefit of the doubt. Why not announce a reschedule? Not let's, but why hasn't he said, let's do it? And then, so if you've already been training, and then say maybe you need another month, but just still respond and say that I'm not ducking. Let's fight. Let's get another fucking fight going. I was sick today. You know what I'm saying? But I will see you in a month. Give me 2 months, whatever. I mean, so if it doesn't happen, if they don't fight at all, I think something's fishy. My opinion. That's all.
what did Golden Boy tell you about Oscar? What's next then?
They said they're gonna try to put him quick.
What about the IBF?
Well, I'm not talking to Golden Boy because he's got a manager.
Oh, okay.
The managers are
Soto and the other guy from Puerto Vallarta. Is that?
Memo Rocha.
Yeah.
They're working something out to actually get Duarte to get paid, and to put him in quick, because they do have a card March 14 here in Anaheim.
And May 2nd.
May 2nd.
No,
there you go.
they could put him on that card.
May 2nd, it wouldn't be a bad
Zuro
idea.
Ramirez.
Yeah.
Yeah, give him a little time to rest because he worked his ass off.
Yeah, but if it's March, it would be also good because we just go back to training. 3 weeks from now.
Yeah, but see, that sucks because I do believe in overtraining, because that shit's it's not easy. Like, you just keep on going high level. You just, so initially you start, you know what I'm saying, slow, then build up to the last. So he already went through a fight camp, and then you're doing it all over again to fight another fucking fighter. It's crazy. Like, that's why some fighters, they need some time off. They need to, rejuvenate. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit's crazy. Now you're gonna put him in, go through another fight camp, because these usually say is that fight camps is probably the hardest part of the actual fucking fight. You know what I'm saying? Because it needs to get you to that extreme level that you may not go through in the actual fucking fight. The fight might be easier than the fucking fight, the fight camp that you had, right? So he's have to go through all that shit all over again.
What do you tell Hitchens if he's watching, or his team?
I don't.
No, someone from his team reached out to me and said, we're not like that. You really had food poisoning.
Food poisoning when? When? After the second day when? It's bullshit. Come on.
Okay, and another question. I don't know if Bruce Gas is still here. Hold on, let me ask. Let me see. Bruce, this is the question, right? Can you get hospitalized for food poisoning? Because I've had food poisoning and I never went to the hospital. I don't know. Let me ask you. Do you end up in the hospital for food poisoning? Usually it's just like dehydration, diarrhea, shit like that. It's like, so he was in the hospital for food poisoning. Can I look that up? Let me look. Can you go to that should be severe. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck? hospitalized, because that was the excuse, right? Or food poisoning. Yeah, see, okay. So this is what they say. Because I'm asking. So this is what they're saying. This is the answer, right? A professional athlete gets sick. Yes, you're right. You're right. That's what I'm asking you, sir. You know what I'm saying? They call, yep, this is what they're saying, okay? A professional athlete gets sick, they call a doctor, and the doctor puts him in the hospital. Shit happens, okay? All good, all good.
Come on.
All good. I'm just saying this was, I was looking forward to the fight. Robert Garcia is upset about it. Okay, what do you think about the Ryan Garcia fight? I didn't get your opinion.
But you've been around this sport many years,
They
Robert.
told me.
Yeah.
They told me.
Yes. And look. So based on what it says here, right? It says hospitalization for food poisoning is necessary if you experience signs of severe dehydration, dizziness, little to no urine, high fever, or some cases bloody stool, vomit, or diarrhea lasting, whatever, right? Okay, so I do believe because he is a boxer and he's trying to make weight, he's cutting weight, so he would be severely dehydrated. So yeah, it would affect him if that's what they're saying. If it's true, I'm not saying that it's not true, or if it's a lie, but yeah. So if you do have food poisoning and severe dehydration, especially as a boxer, yeah, it would affect you. Yeah. Yes.
He was throwing up all night. So if he's gonna say he got food poison after the second day win,
Why did he weigh in the morning?
then
Exactly.
why did
Let's
that
go over
person
here,
tell
Robert.
me? Why did
Yeah.
that person tell me he's been sick, throwing up all night?
No, you're right. You're right. Yeah. I haven't seen any of the rest of the story, so it's just coming like I'm just seeing. I haven't seen their version of the story, Hitchinson's version, right? What are you saying?
Yeah,
Then they're fucking lying to each other.
that's true.
If you've been sick, throwing up all night, you're not gonna gain 10 pounds. You're gonna lose fucking 10
No,
pounds.
Oscar De La Hoya demanded an investigation from the IBF, but
The IBF should.
the IBF ref was
If you
there.
don't
Who was the ref for the IBF? Who's the representative?
I don't even know. But
Okay, but they
Okay. One other question, Bruce. Should it be investigated? Smithers. Should it be investigated? That's my last question. Not to say that he's lying. Okay, all good, all good. Well, that's why you the OG, triple OG. You know what I'm saying? That's why I like your opinion. You know what I'm saying? I want to know as much as I can. Because the only thing is, I think it was a letdown for me because I didn't want to see that fight. I think the fight would have been exciting. You know what I'm saying? I think it would have been the most exciting fight of the night.
could witness that he was okay.
yeah, no. They were there on the second day win. He wasn't sick. He was not sick. He gained 10 pounds. If he was throwing up all night, because they already told me he was sick all night, throwing
Yeah.
up, he would never gain 10 pounds.
On my live, they're saying he's a duck, but I just feel bad for Duarte.
100%. Yeah, but Duarte should have been champion right now, man. He'd be my 18 world champion. I'd be fucking posting his fucking picture in my already.
Why are we here today? Now that you're gym, by the way.
Because the mall had some issues with the fire department, electricity.
So they have
issues.
to fix something.
So they have to
Okay.
fix something. So they told me it was gonna be a few days.
That's
so
okay.
maybe this week.
So you hear one of your fighters happen as a gym at home. Now, Robert, switching gears.
There we go. So that's what it is. I don't know. What did you guys think of? So, Bruce, what did you think about Ryan against Mario Barrios? Was it good? Was it exciting? I don't like to give my opinion too much. That shit. I just don't think that Barrios. I don't know how the fuck he got a fucking another belt at 147. That's crazy. I thought he lost Manny Pacquiao. I think, bro, Rolly would have beat Barrios, and I don't think highly of Rolly. You know what I'm saying? But this shit's crazy. Floyd's coming back. Can Floyd? I think he can beat Rolly. I think he would have been beat Barrios. I think he can beat Ryan, and I think he can beat fucking Devin Haney. Pacquiao almost beat fucking Mario Barrios. That shit would be fucking crazy. Hold on. Let me make sure we get the blue block. What up?
What up, what up, what up, what up, what
What the
up,
fuck is this?
Ghost?
Who the fuck is this? Is this
They
Carl?
call me Mellow Yellow.
Oh shit, my bro. What the fuck? Where you been at? My bro Carl. Shit. Shit, chillin', chillin', chillin'. You told me, sir. I haven't seen you in a long time. What the fuck? Fucking Carl. Nah, it's all good. Nah, I do a little bit of everything. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. That was so that's what so I respect Robert Garcia. So from his opinion, from what he's seen, what he's been around the game for a while. You know what I'm saying? Like I think, right? Because like yeah, it's coming out of your both ends, from your mouth to your fuck, from the rooter to the tutor. Yeah. And he's been around long enough to see these scenarios before. You know what I'm saying? Like his brother, Mikey Garcia. Do you remember they were saying that? So they were saying that Mikey Garcia was throwing up in the elevator after the weigh-in for fucking Earl Spence. So who like am I gonna believe somebody else's fairy tale, or I'm gonna believe somebody that's actually experienced it and has been there before and experienced it with his own fucking brother? That's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah. So okay, so how did Hitchinson get his belt? Did he go through the grind, or did he? You know what I'm saying, yeah, right. I remember that. Yep. So, but are they getting stage fright? What's the problem? Why not go in there? Right. Yeah, but so he wasn't with Robert during that time though, right? Yeah. Well, he beat Kenneth Sims, right? Right. Yeah. No, I know. Right, it's styles make fights, but at the same time, I think Ramirez is war torn. You know what I'm saying? Like he's just like, and he's not as his learning process is not there anymore. You know what I'm saying, like he's, the old saying, you can't teach a old dog new tricks. You know what I'm saying? Like you're fighting a younger fighter, a fresher fighter. You know what I'm saying? You've been in certain wars, but let me go ahead, sir. Okay, let me just show this real quick because this is the way in for Hitchison. Look, Hitchison versus Duarte, right? You would have seen a little bit of signs. You would have seen like a little bit of fatigue. You know what I'm saying? Like a little bit of something. Look, little like laxical days. You know what I'm saying? Like you would have seen something. I don't think. Look, he looks healthy, in shape, healthy. He came in the next day weighing 10 pounds over, so he went from 140 to 150. So I don't. Yeah, like yeah, you would have. There would have been a little bit of signs because, like, okay, when did he eat and when did it start affecting him? When did he get food poison? And then when did he end up going to the hospital? Because like within that time frame, it's 24 hours basically from this point to when the actual fight when he cut the fight off, right? Not even that, because if he weighed in the second day on Saturday, because that's the IBF's rules. Second day weigh in the day of the fight, like the old school days. So you, yeah, I don't get it. I don't. It's, yeah, there's no way. Yeah, you don't, bro. I've been fucking. I've had. Yeah, well, now, okay. Another thing that Robert said, he said, so why hasn't their team, management, whatever, they say, why can't they reschedule the fucking fight? Bruce. So this fight was that announced? Hmm. Okay. Yeah, I think so too. So look, Bruce Gan says they have the second way in the same day because of IBF. Yes, we know that. I know that. We know that. But so Bruce Gas, this is the thing. So if he was throwing up all night, this is what they were saying. If he was throwing up all night, how did he gain 10 pounds? He would have still been the same weight, if not less. Yeah, it would have. Yeah, exactly. Traveling fools. No, exactly. This is the thing, and this is what I was saying before. They have a nutritionist or somebody that's a dietitian, somebody that prepares your meals, make sure that you're eating exactly what you need to eat. Don't eat more or less. You know what I'm saying? Does that make sense? Right. Yeah. My only thing is, I see the frustration with Robert Garcia's team, Duarte. You know what I'm saying? And especially if they can't, one, first pay Duarte and his team for the expenses of his training camp, and two, give him the fucking rematch. That's it. If not, vacate the fucking belt. Yeah, exactly. That's another thing. So the IBF, damn. Yeah. So Robert was saying, because I do respect his opinion. He's saying that because I do think that Zufa, you promoted that fucking shit right there. Hold on. Zufa promotions. Hold on. How can I put it? I'll get it. Yeah, I know. I'm calling him. I call him up. We had it. We had a whole entire move. You're right. Yeah, we have to see it. I think I think that Opataya is beatable, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? So, but why are they afraid of him? They're they're fucking killers. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, step in there with the main guy. So they're not necessarily trying to prove themselves. So that's the thing with Benavides, which you know what I'm saying. Like, why does he go for the lower hanging fruit and not going up against the best in that division immediately? He didn't go get up. Yeah, is that so? Like, look at what's it called? Shakur Stevenson. I think he did win up against the best at 140, which was Teofimo, the most accomplished and the most best at that in that weight division, right? So like you're stepping into, and then you're stepping into well, you're swimming with the sharks, right? So like you see Benavides, what did he do at 175? He didn't do shit at 175. Think about what the fuck did he do? Yeah, that's crazy. The unified interim champ. I don't recognize him as the WBC 175 fucking champion, because yeah, yeah, that's wild. And then you want to go all the way to cruiserweight and then fight. Zurdo looked good. Not this fight, the previous fight, but the last fight, he looked good. But in this last fight, he looked fucking pudgy and out of shape, slow, in my opinion. No, no, no. Zordo Ramirez. Remember his yeah, uh, slower. Like he's gaining weight. Like, yeah, I didn't like it. Yeah, he's so Zordo seems inconsistent at the moment. Right now he's fighting Benavides, a person that he sparred before, a person that he's giving too much respect to. Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, they know. So they do fear him. They do. They do. But okay. Now, so what's the game plan for Opataya with Zufa? Okay, so now let me ask you this. So do you think the Zufa? So they're acquiring fighters, right? They're offering. You remember when the PBC when they first started, they had a whole bunch of fucking money. They had a whole bunch of backing, and they're getting these fighters like Conor Ben, Opataya, like stars, right? Well, semi stars or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So, what do you think about that? Like what Zufa is doing? Because you use Zufa promotions. I agree. Right, because his last fight, it wasn't on the zone. Remember, right? Yeah, it was like was- yeah, I was watching. I was there. Wasn't I there? Nah, no, it's crazy. I was. I'm pretty sure I was there. If I'm not mistaken, I was there with you. Yes, I remember that. Yes, I do remember that. Yeah, it's crazy. Nah, it's all good. All good. All good. So look. So you're right. The more promotional companies, because we are losing. So Golden Boy may not be on the zone anymore. PBC is looking like they're on Amazon once. What? They're not consistent, right? That's crazy. Because they don't see this. So the yeah, the no, well, we kind of did, but not on Amazon. So that was Mario Barrios was a PBC card with associated with yeah, yeah, yeah. And it does seem like Turkey is invested into this new model into Zufa, right? So now this is the thing. What is the difference in your opinion? What is the difference between Zufa and just regular boxing? Because like my thing is, if you want to change the sport of boxing, you have to also change the rules, such as no excessive clinching, no fucking running. You know what I'm saying? Like it needs to be like the way the MMA is structured. Like we want to see a fucking fight. You're not gonna get a boring fight. I do too. Right, and so it's not. It's filling in the gap because before we used to have ESPN. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Well, I don't know if you guys have it in Australia. Univision. They used to have like Latino fighters fights. Univision and solo boxeo. So we used to have that. Not only that. So we used to have five primary boxing that I used to watch. So we used to have Telemundo. It was a channel here. Even Boxeo Azteca. another channel, uh, Univision, ESPN, HBO, and Showtime. So there was like 6 different networks that you would be supplied with boxing. You could see these fighters fucking fight. I used to watch them all. It's crazy. We've been losing channels instead of gaining channels, investments in promotions, and you're right. Some of these fighters are not being showcased. They're just being ignored. They don't have, they don't get a date. They don't, you know what I'm saying? They train, but they don't have a fucking fight to fight. So what they're saying, so they're saying that we're gonna be getting boxing every Sunday. No, no, no worries. Thank you. I appreciate you, bro. Come around. I don't. So in the meantime, so sometimes I do just a little bit of everything. A little bit of, you know what I'm saying. But I love boxing, bro. You know what I'm saying. Thank you. I appreciate you. Oh, you good. You good. All right. All right. Peace. Word it. The one and only. Kangaroo. The kangaroo. Yeah. So we are going to see. Who do you guys want to see? So at 147, I think that at 147 it would be, so now that we have Floyd, Pacquiao, and Ryan. I think those are the top three, like the faces of that division. So who do you guys want to see them fight next? Because I think Floyd will be fighting Tyson sometime, maybe. I don't know. Pacquiao's fighting Provodnikov. Then, Ryan wants Shakur. That shit's gonna be interesting at 147. We shall see. What are we gonna get? So we have some new players. It's crazy. The OG, the triple OGs, the Floyds, the Pacquiaos need to step in to help the sport of boxing. So it is going to be hard for Canelo to get that date in September. So do you guys think that Canelo is going to have the same dates according to what they're saying? They're saying that Pacquiao versus Floyd is going to be in September. Do you think that Canelo's going to schedule his fight that day, or he's going to have to reschedule? So Floyd versus Pacquiao will be on the 19th. That's what they're saying. That's the rumor. I don't know. It's not confirmed. I don't know yet. Okay. But September 19th, right? So Canelo could do September 12th. That's not bad. That's not a bad thing. I think that's what the schedule is, right? That's when he's going to come back. It's still not bad. They can share the you know what I'm saying, Mexican independence kind of day, whatever, right? Because I don't think that they should try to compete against each other. Because I think that no, if the Pac Floyd fight happens, even though they're both old, they would still be anything that Canelo would do in September against who? Unless not even with Bivol, there's no name. Not even like if Canelo did a rematch with Crawford, would be Pacquiao versus Floyd Mayweather. In my opinion, it's not gonna happen. But yeah, that's just fucking crazy. Can he do it? Can no, I don't think so. In my opinion, it's just yeah. Floyd Pacquiao beats any fighter that Canelo fights against in September. Yeah. So they're going to be actually it's going to go on their record. So it's not going to be an exhibition fight if they both fight. And then how long will Floyd be fighting for? Like, is he going to fight all these young dudes at 147? That's crazy. And Floyd, how old is fucking Floyd? That's wild. Okay. Let's get a little bits of gaming in here. Let's see what we can do. Just matches. Shadow Mind. Yeah, but yeah, I do a little bit of everything. I do a little bit of gaming. I do a little bit of conspiracy theories, like some boxing. Boxing hasn't been too exciting right now, so it's like, what the fuck? Holy shit. Yo. Bruh, who the fuck is this? I'm live now, motherfucker. You want to fight? You hear me, motherfucker? I'll fight you. I got a little bit of fight right now. The fuck you talking about? My bad. Somebody trying to hit me up on fucking Steam. I don't give a fuck. 400. Live, son. Want all the smoke. All the smoke. Let's get a fight. Udo stress. Yeah. Yeah, but we showed all that shit. So, Bruce is saying that shit happens. I do agree. Shit happens. We don't know. But you remember when people would get like hand injuries, and they would like the next day they would show it. They would be like, "Yo, look, this is what happened. I have proof. I'm not a duck." I think that's, does it merit that? I think it does. I think that you should show, yeah, you just didn't fucking duck somebody. That's all. Maybe. I don't know. Here we go. Let's get it on and popping. Me too. Me too. Let's go. Drop it, this motherfucker. Let's go. Come on. She's a dork. Whip it that way. What's wrong? Let's go. This is Let's go. First win. First win. All right. So Slow down because look at the motherfucker chat. Let's get it. This is my shit. Okay. I am Sergio Martinez versus fucking Roy Jones Jr. Okay. This is my favorite song of all. One of my favorite songs of all time. Rest in peace, Guru. Sounds the Gangstar. Let's go. Whatever you do. What's the fuckers around you? And do your thing with it's universal. It may hurt you. And why? Good evil. Ooh. Mac 9. Oh. Let's go. Nope. So it ends. Moment of truth. No, por lo que era. Chacho. smoke it muchacho. Nobody come. Muchacho. Where the smoke at? Where the smoke at? Come on. I'm one and I made one another one quick. Let's go. Come on. Let's fight. What the fuck I says? Switch. Boom. I'm gonna pop that fucking face in. Come on, let's go. Motherfucker landing every punch. Yeah. Mm. What? Oh. Try to escape. Oh no. I think I lost that round. I think I lost that round. It's okay. Boom. Boom. Blah. 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 Let's go, boys. Come on. Boom. Good shit. No bigger. No secret. Vaquero. No, no, no. I gotta go do something real quick in a little bit. I gotta go visit somebody. Biggerville. Ah. Oh, jamming. Easy. I did a knockout. Goodbye. Oh, Bruce Gas, Bruce Gas, Bruce Gas. That's the Bruce Gas. Gas. That's it. That's it. Shout out to Bruce Gas. Shout out to Bruce Gas in the motherfucking building. Thank you. I appreciate you. Yeah. Some daytime action for y'all. We had some conversations. It's all good, all good, all good. Yeah, we shall see. That all goes. I got those. What does Gatos say? Right? If I'm gonna. We'll see. I gotta go do something real quick. So usually, like, you guys see me in the AM, like, bro. It's been a while since I did this. What they call it, daytime action shit. So yeah. But yeah. This is good. Might give you. We might do another one later on today, tonight, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. No promises. Yeah. Those are all the amigos. Yeah, but my bro, Bruce got some more. Yeah, we'll see you soon. Peace out. This was good. I like it. Let's see if we can do it again in the daytime. All right, y'all. Thank you. Yeah. We gotta go do something real quick. We'll be back. Maybe we'll see.